Everybody, I want to show you how to make a live document embedded as a home page in Canvas. And I also want to show you how to make clickable buttons on a design that you have made in Canva. So I have my pretend homepage here. I'm going to be using my sandbox for this activity, but let's pretend that this is going to be my homepage and it's what I want it to look like. I want my students to be welcomed to class. I want to give them a directive like get to work, and I want to also tell them how to contact me. I'm going to want this to be linked to the Canvas inbox, so when they click this, it'll take them straight to the inbox where they can draft emails, and I want them also to be able to click this to go straight to their gradebook and this to go to the modules where their classwork is. So how do I do that? I've already built my my homepage, sorry, and I'm going to come over here into my class. I need to create a page. So I've got a blank course right here. My sandbox is empty, so I have to make a home page. First thing I'm going to do is click that, add a page. I'm going to make this my home page. And in here, instead of typing a whole bunch of stuff, what I'm going to do is I am going to insert, and I'm going to insert the embed code. Well, this is where I'll paste it, and where I'm going to get it is over here. So I've built this whole course. I'm going to come up here to share, and I'm going to come down here to see all. When I click the see all, embed is one of the options. And I'll click on that and click embed, and it's going to give me some embed codes. I'm going to take this HTML because that's where Canvas is in HTML, and I'm going to come back over here to my sandbox, and I'm going to paste this embed code over here and submit it. What you'll notice now is that I have that graphic in here, and it's going to, when I publish it, save and publish, now it's going to show up as my homepage. The issue that I have though is that look, I'm clicking on this and nothing's happening. I can't go anywhere because I have to go hyperlink these things to these things in the original document that I created. And I wanted to show you that right now, none of it's clickable, right? But this is a live document. So anytime I want to make changes to this, like for example, if throughout the semester I want to add other links or I want to change this message, all I'd have to do is come back into my Canva and I'd have to change the things here. So now that I've got it over there as my home page, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hyperlink these things. So the first thing that I want to show you is that this is 3 pieces. This is the circle, it's this little A+ icon, and it's the word grades. I want to create one button out of all of this. So the hack is to grab this shape that's the back, and I'm going to make a copy of it. And before you worry too much, see how it's an exact copy? I'm going to line it up, and I can use those purple guides to be able to tell. I'm going to zoom in so you can see. Those purple guides tell me exactly when I am lined up on top of my original shape, and I'm going to come up to transparency, and I'm going to turn the transparency all the way off. But there is a circle on top of all of this stuff now. So what I'm going to do now, this is for my grades. I'm going to come over here to my home, my Canvas home, and I'm going to right click grades. When I right click it, this copy link address, it's going to copy the hyperlink that takes me to the gradebook. So I'm going to copy link address, and I'm going to come over here, and while I have that top invisible, totally transparent circle selected, I'm going to come into these 3 dots right here. I'm going to make it a little easier to see. 3 dots right here, and come down here to link. I'm going to paste that link and hit done, and done again. So now this right here, when I click that invisible circle, it's hyperlinked, and it'll take my students, when they click this, to their gradebook. Let's come over here and do the same thing with the modules one. I want to put a circle on top of all of this, so I'll hit the duplicate, and I'm going to line up the 2 circles. I don't see the other one. Oh, that's hard to see. And then I'm going to take that transparency all the way to the bottom, and then right here I'm going to click this and go to link, and in this I'm going to paste the hyperlink right here to modules. So right click it, copy link address, come over here, and paste that in there and say done and done. And the last thing I'm going to do for text, I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to select Canvas inbox and come in here to the link. I'm going to come over here to my toolbar and I'm going to right click the inbox and you guessed it, copy link address, come back over here, paste it, done and done. And now you'll notice that it underlines the hyperlink. If you want to undo the underline, you certainly can. But if you leave it there, it's more obvious that it's a hyperlink. All right, so we've made all of these changes here, but I didn't change anything to the graphic here. Sometimes it takes, I don't know, a minute or two, but it will update this live document that we've embedded. Any changes that you make here are automatically saved and they automatically update wherever you have it embedded. So let me show you what that looks like. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this home page. And now when I come down here and I hover over, do you see how I've got the little hand? And I hover over my modules. If I were to click on one of these, it's going to take me to my modules feed. So we've created a home page that's relatively simple and we've hyperlinked it to the grades and the modules and the inbox. This is a great starter Canva homepage for your Canvas course, and it's really easy to do. I hope that helps you get started.